Hello, 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 YouTube. It is Cash here, your woman's wellness coach. Super excited to be back with you guys, sharing your affirmations for the day. Oh my gosh. YouTube. I always forget about the feedback, that there's going to be feedback once it officially connects. So sorry for you guys hearing that. But hello, it's Cash, your woman's wellness coach, yoga teacher, personal trainer, retreat leader, all the things, and your biggest cheerleader, here to support you in overcoming negative thoughts, overcoming doubt, overcoming fear, shame, so that you can reach your highest and best potential. So let's get into our affirmations for the day. I am using the Morning Joy deck. So 31 different affirmations for clarity, beauty, awareness, joy, peace, abundance, success, all the things. Ooh, growth. Affirmations for growth. This is the last Friday of 2024. Oh my goodness. Um, I cannot believe the year has flown. And I feel like this is the time where we can reflect on the growth that we've had this year. And I feel like sometimes the growth that we intended to have may not have happened, but it's important not to discredit wherever you are, wherever you landed at the end of the year, because even if it doesn't seem like growth, it doesn't feel like growth currently, you are still growing, you are still progressing. And as long as you each and every day decide, I'm going to do one thing to get 1% better today, that is growth, that is progress. So know that if you're reflecting on the year and you feel like you didn't grow in the ways that you wanted to, like you still grew, you just might have to shift your perspective to see the ways in which you did grow. All right, affirmations for growth. I am a work in progress. I release old habits and create new trails. Each day, I am getting better. I am in charge of the direction of my life. I am not defined by my past. I grow through my struggles. Roadblocks create opportunity. Affirmations for growth. All right, let's see what our next one is. Ooh, forgiveness. Forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for the growth you feel like you should have had or you thought you should have had, and know that you did the best that you could with where you were standing in any particular moment. Like, forgive yourself first so that you can forgive others and so that you can open yourself up to a new level of love and compassion and joy. You know, if you're holding on to the baggage of unforgiveness, especially unforgiveness for yourself when you miss the mark, you're not going to be able to see all the opportunity that's right there in front of you because you're too busy shielding your vision from the blessing that's before you, because you're like focusing in on what you didn't do versus like, oh my gosh, this is what I can do now to move the situation forward. All right, affirmations for forgiveness. I forgive myself. I am healing from past trauma. I release all guilt. I forgive hurt done by others. I accept that I cannot change the past. Anger does not control my mind. I release all sadness. I am grateful for every experience. I am stronger because of my challenges. Affirmations for forgiveness. We have growth, forgiveness, and finally, peace. Oh my gosh. Right before I went on to this live, I did like another test run live, and the first affirmation that came out was peace. So it came out again. And I feel like it just like dovetails perfectly, because it's like once you start to forgive yourself, that's when you can know peace. That's when you can say, you know what, I'm relinquishing control to God. I'm relinquishing control to the divine plan for my life. And even though I made a mistake, and even though I wish I would have done better, I'm going to not beat myself up for what I could have, should have, would have done. But I'm going to find peace knowing that I'm moving forward in a better direction. I'm moving forward, choosing from my highest. I'm moving forward, knowing that I forgave myself. And now I'm open to this peace. I'm open to this love, to this joy, to this level of expansion that is right there. All right, affirmations for peace. Waves of peace are washing over my body. I find stillness in the eye of the storm. I am stronger than my circumstances. I release all feelings of anxiety. I am free from overwhelm. Today I smile because I am alive. I am blessed to be here now. All is well and I am healing. Affirmations for peace. So growth, forgiveness, and peace. Growth is always happening. It's always happening. It's all around us. And in order for us to truly appreciate the growth, we must first forgive ourselves, forgive others, and come to a place of peace, knowing that everything is unfolding just as it should. Everything is happening just as it should. And even though it may not happen according to our plans, there's a higher plan. There's God's plan, which is always working for our ultimate highest and best. All right, I'm going to pull one more. This is from the Waves of Serenity deck. So these are affirmations for fear, doubt, guilt, and shame. My favorite deck, hands down, because it really speaks to the internal dialogue that a lot of us have when it comes to like stifling our own growth and stifling our own creativity. I chose like a water kind of feel because I wanted it to feel like cool, refreshing water. Like you can untell yourself the story, whatever that story is. You can always tell yourself a new story. You can wash away the old and welcome in the new. All right, so the first one, I release hurt from my past. Wow. I am here for a purpose. And lastly, I act courageously in spite of my fears. I release hurt from my past. I am here for a purpose. I act courageously in spite of my fears. So even if you did something in the past that you weren't proud of, that you felt like I wish I could just erase it and just cover it up and act like it never ever happened. It's like that situation happened to you for a purpose, and don't allow those things to cause you to go into like you freeze, you go to still mode, like you're bound up. It's like you are still free to act. You are still free to move. You are still free to release your past because you're here for a purpose. Your purpose in this moment is so much bigger than your past. The way people have hurt you, the way you have hurt yourself, the way things didn't work out the way you wanted them to, the way things were unfair. It's like you're so much bigger than all of those things. And the making the choice to act in spite of all of those things that you wish you could just erase. It's like all of those things combine together to become the person that you are and the way that you show up in the world. And so give yourself the permission to realize that you're here for a purpose, and whatever that purpose is, it's on you to act courageously to bring that purpose to fulfillment and to put it out there. So I hope that this helped you guys. I hope that you feel uplifted, renewed, rejuvenated. Definitely let me know in the comments what you think. Let me know in the comments if these resonate. I know that a lot of you guys have been requesting yoga flows and workouts. I promise they are on the way. I'm working on a series, like a 30-day, 20-day, 30-day challenge type of thing to do on YouTube. I just secured my new recording space. So yay. I typically was doing recordings here in my yoga room in my office at home. But having a little one can kind of make that difficult for long swatches of time. So I finally found a new space. Yay. So hopefully we should be in there to start recording by the top of the year, first week of January. So definitely by the end of January, you guys will see some new yoga flows, workouts, and all the things. So leave me a comment. Let me know what you would like. Also lets me know that you kept watching all the way to this point. So I can get a gauge for who's really with me and who is just like the first couple minutes in. But thank you guys so much. And I look forward to catching y'all on the next. Oh, last thing. If you're watching this live, we still have a few more days. Today's the 29th. We have 2 more days for you to take advantage of our early bird special for Retreat to Reset. We're going to be in Colombia at the end of July. I'll put all the information in the show notes below. So if you guys have questions, check out that link. Or if you have questions, drop a comment. I'm more than happy to answer any questions that you have. Yeah, you guys enjoy your Friday. Have a great weekend, and I will see y'all tomorrow.